We all love Disney, but how much is too much? When Disney takes over your whole life, we think it may be time to draw the line. For most people, Disney movies are fun to watch, but for some, they are more of a lifestyle. You won't believe how one girl put her schooling in jeopardy for Disney. If this is your first time here, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe for more. Now, here are 10 people who took their Disney obsession to the next level. Emily Simpson. Everyone has a Disney stuffed animal or two from their childhood days laying around somewhere, but 21-year-old Emily Simpson has more than just one or two. How many does she have, you ask? Well, over the course of the last 3 years, Simpson has managed to spend over £15,000 on Disney memorabilia. Hailing from the UK, Simpson was first introduced to Disney when she was a toddler. She spent hours and hours watching Disney films like Beauty and the Beast and Alice in Wonderland. As most people grow up, their love for Disney dims and becomes just a small glow in the background. But Simpson just seemed to shine brighter the older she got, so much so that now her bedroom has over 5,000 Disney items. Yes, you heard that right. 5,000. This includes handbags, bedding, clothing, stationery, and jewelry. Pretty much anything you can get with a Disney logo, she has it, including 1,000 cuddly stuffed animals. Some of her most expensive items include a Disney Pandora bracelet that is valued at £1,000 and a 200-pound Disney Polaroid camera. Her collection might seem huge, but she has really only started getting items in 2014. She says that before that, it was hard to find Disney paraphernalia in shops. Well, it seems like she has found a way around that. Jennifer Goodwin. No one is immune to the magic of Disney, not even celebrities. You would think that someone that plays a Disney princess on television would get tired of all things Disney. Seen behind the scenes can certainly ruin the magic if you let it. But once upon a time, and Zootopia actress Jennifer Goodwin has had the complete opposite reaction. In fact, she visits Disneyland at least once a month. That's 12 times a year. We love the park too, but that seems like a little much. She enjoys Disneyland so much that she puts on disguises so that she can enjoy it without bodyguards or obstructions. In a recent interview with Fox 411, she was reluctant to describe her disguises because she didn't want to get busted, but she did say that when she isn't in disguises, she has to be accompanied by bodyguards. She mentioned that the bodyguards aren't there because anyone would do anything bad, but because Disney really wants the park goers to enjoy the parks for the parks and not get distracted by celebrities. Disney is Goodwin's target audience, so it would make sense that a lot of people at Disneyland would recognize her. Poor girl. All she wants to do is go to Disney World 12 times a year in peace. She also revealed that someone close to her told her to get her Disney obsession in check. We don't see that happening anytime soon. Anyone who uses Mouse Mingle. We get it. Dating is hard. There are so many creepers and weirdos out there that it can be easy to just hide under the covers and never date again. That's why dating sites have become so popular. They do all the work for you. eHarmony tries to match you with people based on things like similar interests, religions, beliefs, and other things that you can build a relationship on. Mouse Mingle, on the other hand, pairs people solely on the fact that they love Disney. Just imagine when you are telling them how you met, you have to tell them that you met on a dating site only for Disney fanatics. When you register for the site, you have to enter your favorite Disney songs, favorite Disney princes and princesses, how far you live from any Disney parks, and whether you have an annual pass. It is also encouraged for you to explain if you are looking for romance or just a park pal to explore the parks with. The app is free to start, but it costs $12.55 per month to contact people through it. When the site first came out, users were having difficulty registering due to high demand, so it seems like there are a lot of Disney fanatics out there looking for love. Sarah Engel. From the first moment you watch a movie with a Disney princess, you probably think to yourself that you would love to be just like her. Girls all over the world spend their childhoods playing dress-up in Disney princess outfits and role-playing out Disney movies. But as they get older, those feelings fade and you eventually realize that being a Disney princess is probably not in the cards for you. But not Sarah Engel. Her dream of being a princess has never died. In fact, she has spent over $14,000 to turn herself into as many princesses as possible. What is she spending her money on? Custom-made costumes for Belle, Cinderella, Snow White, Aurora, Rapunzel, Merida, Elsa, and Anna. Engel works as a marketing manager to be able to afford her obsession. She currently owns 17 different costumes and 16 wigs. It takes her about 3 hours to complete her transformation into a princess. She told Hotspot Media that it takes a lot of time to get into these outfits because they have a lot lot of layers that tie up in the back. She also said that she has a different wig and makeup for each princess. She has to contour her face to play Aurora from Sleeping Beauty because her face is rounder than hers. She also has to wear blue contacts for The Little Mermaid and Elsa from Frozen because she has hazel eyes. That seems like a lot of work. Noel Tsum. If you are a giant Disney fan, then you have probably heard of Tsum Tsums. For the rest of you, we'll explain. Tsum Tsums are translated from the Japanese meaning stack stack and are collectible toys of different sizes that kids can stack on each other. What's even better is that they are all based on Disney characters. Tsum Tsums have inspired many Disney fans to start collections, but none more than Instagram user Noel_Tsum. She says that she first discovered Tsum Tsums when she was browsing through eBay one day. She was looking for curious oysters from Alice in Wonderland plush toys and says that she stumbled upon the most adorable toy that she had ever seen. It was the curious oyster Tsum Tsum. She did a little more research and found out about the toys, but realized they were only available in Japan at the time. 2 months later, they were released in the United States, and Noel says that she was so excited that the rest was history. She now has an Instagram account fully dedicated to her little furry friends. Her account started with the Lady and the Tramp toys, but she says that her favorite is the Minnie Mouse in the hot pink skirt from a set which is exclusive to Japan. She has over 600 Tsum Tsums, and her collection doesn't appear to be stalling anytime soon. George Riger. Tattoos are serious things. They stick with you forever unless you can pay the costly price to get them removed. So when you get a Disney tattoo, you're pretty much committing to being a Disney fan for life. Several people have one tattoo of a Disney character they connect with, like this one of Ariel. But George Riger considers himself Disney's #1 fan. Most people don't argue with him about that after seeing the fact that he has over 1,900 Disney tattoos all over his body. Why get so many tattoos of the magical franchise? He said that Disney practically raised him, and that because of that, he wanted Mickey and all of his friends to be with him everywhere he went. His first tattoo was the Mickey Mouse from Fantasia. He got it when he was 18, and by the time he was 20, he already had 80 Disney tats. He then asked Disney if he could get more characters tattooed on him, and they agreed as long as he used one artist for all of his tattoos and didn't make any money off of them. At one point, he was getting 4 or 5 new tattoos done per week. His house was also Disney themed, and he had over 40,000 Disney collector's items, but he finally sold them after 40 years. Unfortunately, he now wants to remove some of the tattoos. Maybe having 2,200 tattoos was one too many. Richard Schaefer. We have seen the wonders that makeup can do, especially on YouTube. Users have been able to transform themselves into anything, but one makeup artist has made it his sole mission to transform himself into Disney characters. Richard Schaefer is a freelance makeup artist. He is also a super huge Disney fan. He loves nothing more than when people mistake him for a girl because he says that it must mean that his transformations are pretty amazing. His first attempt at becoming a Disney princess was with Ariel from The Little Mermaid. He says that he was pleasantly surprised with how convincing he looked and decided to stick to it and try different princesses as well. Becoming a real-life Disney princess has given Schaefer a lot of confidence. He says that not only does he feel beautiful as a person, but he feels even more beautiful being himself. The ball gown is just an added bonus. When you look at some of his amazing transformations, complete with a mermaid tail for Ariel and spot-on outfits for the rest of the princesses, you will be amazed. The precision with which he gets every little detail of the girls correct is amazing. The looks must take hours to complete, but we definitely approve of this obsession. Jeff writes, lots of people love going to Disney parks. Some people even make it a point to go once every year. But that's not enough for Jeff Wrights. For over 5 years, Wrights went to Disneyland every day. He initially decided to do this on New Year's Day in 2012 with his ex-girlfriend. They thought it would be a good way to stay in good spirits while they were unemployed. Soon they got jobs and their relationship ended, but Wrights kept up his commitment to go every day. He says that it became a living, breathing thing along the way. Working in Long Beach, Wrights still found time to visit the park daily. He has tried every restaurant and rode every ride in Disneyland and Disney California Adventure Park. According to him, you should try Pizza Port and Tomorrowland. Even though he has been there so many times, he still loves walking around and taking pictures with the cast members and other park goers. He has some advice for people who want to visit Disneyland. He says that everyone should get the Disneyland app and stay updated on wait times and ride closures. People should also get the Fast Pass system to reserve times for some of the rides with longer waits. The #1 thing that he tells people is to bring their patients along on their trips because all you can do with the summertime crowds and heat is relax and have fun. Beth Louise Carr. No one is shocked when people love Disney. What's not to love? It's a magical franchise that makes people believe that dreams really can come true. But when that love begins to suck up all of your money, That's where the problem comes in. UK native Beth Louise Carr loves Disney so much that she has spent her entire student loan and all of her spare money from part-time jobs on trips to Disneyland and thousands of toys. How much has she spent, you ask? A whopping £22,000, which is almost 29,000 USD. She has so many Disney items that she has had to turn an entire room of her house into a Disney shrine. Her obsession started when she watched Beauty and the Beast as a small child. As she has gotten older, she has purchased thousands of toys and visited Disney resorts worldwide 9 times. Her obsession has caused a bit of a strain on her relationship as her boyfriend has become worried about her spending and has banned her from visiting Disney stores. She says that she now has thousands of Disney toys all over her house. She owns 5 Disney outfits and has a lot of Disney t-shirts and accessories. Her kitchen is full of Disney mugs, glasses, vases, and cutlery. She says that growing up, Disney was an escape for her. She also revealed that she didn't have the best upbringing, but Disney helped her to put a smile on her face. Well, at least her obsession is bringing her joy. Anna Cathcart. Most Super Disney fans express their love for the company by buying memorabilia. As we have seen with others on this list, nothing is off limits when it comes to showing your love for Disney. But most fans wouldn't even dream of being able to realize their Disney dreams by actually being featured in a Disney movie. Well, that is exactly what happened with young Disney fan Anna Cathcart. She was a giant fan of the Disney Channel original movie Descendants. If you check out her Instagram, you can see just how big of a fan she was. She was already acting in Odd Squad when she decided she would give it a try to go for a role in Descendants 2. She scored the coveted part of Dizzy, the daughter of Gisela, by singing a Meghan Trainor song. Even though she's now part of the Descendants family, Cathcart is still a huge fan. Many of her Instagram uploads have pictured her looking lovingly at her castmates. She is an especially huge fan of Dove Cameron, who played one of the lead roles in both Descendants and Descendants 2. We think it's amazing that Cathcart was able to make her dreams come true and become a part of the company that she loves so much. That's it for 10 people who took their Disney obsession to the next level. Were you surprised by how far some of these people were willing to go? Let us know in the comments.